This dog kept digging into the rubble to save his buried owner. His paws were bleeding, but he didn't give up. The dog barked at the inside for a long time. Finally, his master slowly opened his eyes. When he saw that his master was still alive, he tried even harder. Even his 3 children came to dig with him. That's when the first rescue team arrived at the village. Bailey heard the noise and quickly ran over. Finally, he found the rescue team. He screamed at the rescuers. He was chewing on his backpack and wouldn't let go. The rescue team also noticed something strange, but before they could react, Bailey turned around and ran to the collapsed house. 2 rescuers followed. Bailey stopped by the rubble and screamed. The rescue team sensed that his owner must have been buried under the rubble. After a concerted effort, the owner was finally rescued. A distraught Bailey calms down. The rescue helicopter arrives on the scene. The team took Grandpa on board first, but his sister didn't want to leave. She wanted to take Bailey with her, but he was too badly injured. In desperation, they had to get him out first. They left Bailey behind. Sister was very upset. She cried out and told Bailey that she would come back for her. After the rescue left, Bailey watched the plane dart away and chased after it. She chased it for a long time, but in the end she could only stop. Bailey stood still for a long time and refused to leave. Since everyone in the village had been moved, Bailey and her children were the only ones left. The long hours of loneliness have made Bailey extremely quiet. She sat on the doorstep every day waiting for her master to return, but she waited for a long time. But she waited a long time for her master to return, but he never did. A single mother dog in the wilderness, where food is scarce, how hard it is to survive. She can only look at the bags of food her children have eaten. Silently she stares. She hasn't eaten for a long time, trying to catch a pigeon, but fails again. The weather has been unpredictable since the earthquake. When it was cold, he found blankets to keep the children warm. When it rains, he takes the children under a dilapidated roof to shelter them from the elements. This day Bailey had just found food from the rubble when he noticed some crows. They were attacking his children. Bailey didn't think twice. He rushed up to them and tried to chase them away, although he was scratched by the crows, but he didn't back down for his children. And so the days went by. The burden of life didn't make Bailey forget his master. He would walk across the drawbridge with the toys he once carried. He'd come to a place they knew and wait quietly, but it was a long wait. One day Bailey and the boy were walking across the bridge. The aftershock came again. In an instant, they fell into the river. Luckily, Bailey could swim. He managed to carry all 3 children to the shore, but after days of lack of food and exhaustion, he collapsed anyway.